What a goal! Curls across towards
Good evening. Good evening, Harry. How you doing?
Not bad. How are you doing?
Not bad. I feel like we've been here before. Like Oldham preview. I just feel like
When it
we've
in
been here
when it in January or something, February or whatever. Was it
before.
January or was it February? I think it was February, weren't it?
I thought it was
Oh
January.
no, January was it? Was it January?
Yeah, January.
Was it like January the 10th, 13th, something like
Yeah, earlier in the year, innit? So
that? Yeah,
if we win tomorrow night, we can go third.
because we're the 18th.
Yeah,
eh?
third. Yeah, we go third. You have to excuse me. A tiny bit slow. Been up since 3 a.m. I'll put the league table up there so we could go to second tomorrow night. We also got the news of Luca being back as well,
Yeah,
which is
positive.
of great news.
Because I haven't seen him since probably in October, wasn't it?
Yeah, but we got to win tomorrow night.
We do. Yeah, we're under pressure. It feels like since we're the only game on tomorrow, we're under pressure.
We're under pressure, and we play that. We're going to be a point in front of Cambridge. They'll have a game in hand over us. Then we move on to Saturday. We go first. We can't slip up on Saturday neither.
No, because we're the only game at half 12.
Yeah, only game at half-12. Cambridge play at 3. Yeah, I think they got Barnet on Saturday. But the only game called off in League 2 is the Grimsby Town, Chesterfield Grimsby Town. The only great game I've seen called off on Saturday. Let's have a look at Harry's. Because I didn't, you know what, I've been so tired today. Being up since 3 a.m. I'll keep saying it. This is Harry's starting lineup. Belshaw, Ness, McDonald, Badu, Saruda, Palmer, Iapenda, Jones, Tangan, and Grant. You know what? I think he might change Grant.
Yeah, but 2 though.
That is a good question.
Because you got Hall out on international. You got Maz out on international. Who else can you really play there apart from if you move Tom or forward and put Norburn in there? But you didn't start Norburn on Saturday, so
He could do that. I just Grant on Saturday. It was an okay performance, but not like the week before.
yeah.
It's one of those from the Tuesday night performance. A bit Jekyll and Hyde in his performances, Grant, but he might start him there. I mean,
he's a bit in and out, and he can have one good game and then one bad game.
yeah, I don't know. I think he might switch it up a bit. I think he might change it a bit. But we are lacking like 2 Maz and Tyrese Hall as well. So there's that. And the referee is this. You got all the stats for this.
Oh,
the referee.
Let me find them. Oh yeah. League 1, 14 appearances, 41 yellow cards, 1 second yellow, and no red, no penalties. League 2, 7 appearances, 22 yellow cards, no second yellow, 1 red, 5 penalties. National League, 4 appearances, 15 yellow cards, 1 second yellow, 1 red, 0 penalties. In the EFL Trophy, 3 appearances, 10 yellow cards, no second yellows, 1 red, 1 penalty. FA Cup, 2 appearances, 10 yellow cards. National League Cup, 2 appearances, 2 yellow cards, 1 red card. In the Premier League 2, 1 appearance, 2 yellow cards.
So
he does like a yellow card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you look at our running fixtures. I mean, we've got Harrogate. Then we go to Salford, don't we? Yeah, Salford.
And then
Newport then Cambridge. I don't think we can't afford to lose tomorrow.
We can't afford to lose. No.
We definitely can't afford to lose on Saturday.
Well, no, Saturday. Yeah.
against Harrogate. And then that brings us to
A
the
bogey
Salford
side.
game. The Salford game. And it's like, they're a bogey side. They've had the better of us for the last couple of years.
And this season so far.
And early in the season at Meadow Lane, first home game of the season. And we sort of like,
Yeah.
didn't turn up. R12 didn't turn up.
When
But
do we turn up after?
that was in a part of the season where the squad, Patterson was working everything out. We was on a terrible run
First
at that start of the
six, weren't
season.
it?
Yeah.
First six where we didn't. Well, we picked up losses and draws.
And Salford a bit in and out as well. So, you know what? I think we could go to Salford, not fear them, and get something from that game. But it's like we're at this business end of the season now. It's so tight.
Yeah, anything can.
Where can you drop any points?
You can't.
You can't.
I don't think you can.
We've got 8 games left. We might need to win 7 of them. Or even 6. We might need to win 6 or 7. I'm not doing the 6-7 thing. But we might need, it might be like, might need to win them all. To go up.
Yeah.
In the automatics. I know Bromley's got their last 4 games are really, really tough.
Yeah. MK Dons, MK Dons, you could say, is a tough one. They still got Bromley to play. That's at 12:30. That'll be a good game.
I mean, I feel like this game in hand, Oldham are in banging form at the minute. I think they're like unbeaten in 9 or something like that.
Yeah.
They beat Chesterfield.
The thing is, though, Cheltenham weren't beaten before they played us.
That is also a good point. Well, don't you think this would be, if we played this like when it originally was scheduled to be played, it may have been an easier game than it is like a couple of months later?
I don't know. You can't really. I think every game in this division is tough because obviously you're playing for something, aren't you?
Yeah, but form-wise, Oldham was in not as good a form as they're in now.
Yeah, I see what you mean, but it's the same team, though, isn't it? So.
And then in that January, sort of like February, we had that good run, didn't we? We lost on New Year's Day, and then we went on that 6 unbeaten.
Yeah.
So if that was played in there, I just think maybe sometimes when you get games postponed, the further down the line, it's harder.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
It's like Cambridge. I mean, Grimsby got their game called off against Chesterfield on Saturday. So they've got 2 midweeks to put that in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's going to be tough on them going Saturday, Tuesday, depending where they're scheduled in. And I think the points in the bank are better than like having games in hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
I think so as well. Yeah.
But like, we'll have a look at your starting lineup again. I mean, really, it's virtually a starting lineup from Saturday. Well, it is.
Apart from Macari, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just think Ness is better there.
I see, and you know what? I'd swap McDonald from the middle and put Ness there and put Macari on the in. But
yeah.
It's just simple. Ness, I just think Ness, he's a bit taller than McDonald in the centre.
Yeah.
And then have Macari on that side. You know what I mean? Because when McDonald and Platt was injured earlier in the season, Ness did play there.
He did, yeah.
And he did well there as well. So, McDonald, Ness, I think that's the only one where you could possibly see a change. I think in the first half, especially for was it the first goal? McDonald could have done a bit better.
Yeah, I think it was anyway. Yeah.
So I just think Ness would probably be a better option with a bit of height. Because Macari, well, Badoo's like taller than like Macari and McDonald, but you got 2, you know what I mean? If you understand.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think that's the only change I'd put is Ness there and then Macari out on there. But so score predictions, Zara. What do you reckon what do you reckon the score's gonna be?
Say 2-1 knots.
You know what I'm going for? I'm going 4-1 knots.
I mean, it nearly came true last week, though, didn't it?
I just think if you look at it, we've scored 9 goals in 2 games. And every one of them's been a different goal scorer.
Yeah.
I say where we were saying like a few weeks back, oh well, not many people are scoring goals from apart from the strikers. Now
Yeah,
all of
no,
a sudden you've got a different, like in the 4-0 win at Ake, all 4 different goal scorers. Then on Saturday, you got different goal
yeah,
scorers on Saturday as well. So the goals are a bit more spread throughout the team.
yeah.
When do you think it'd score the first goal tomorrow? See, is Jack going to play? Is Jack going to start tomorrow? Or will he go 2 up top and put Tech Grant off and have Unlove there?
No, that's
But
another
Dennis is back tomorrow as well.
possibility.
So you got 3 strikers.
I can't see him starting Dennis, really. But then,
No,
who knows?
but you could see him starting Unlove. You could say, Unlove, you've got Case for him and Jetta and Unlove playing together. And then one of them goes off and then Dennis comes on in the second half. But then does Tangen get dropped for Grant to move across?
Yeah.
But you
Who
know what I mean?
knows? Who knows?
So that is an option because you're not going to have 2 strikers on the bench, are you?
No,
Or
no.
are you?
Well, you
Maybe,
could do.
maybe not. Well,
Yeah,
that's an
yeah.
interesting scenario there. Does Grant and Tangent both start, or one of them start, and then Unlove goes in that position, or does he switch it up and put Unlove there and have Jatter on the bench?
Yeah. Or don't start Tangent at all.
Yeah, Jatter and Jones score tomorrow night.
2-0
JJ
knots.
2-0 knots. I'd go
take
for
that.
another 4-1 like we did at Meadow Lane. But this area, like Grant, Tangen, and where Jatter is, you could put Unlove in one of them positions, but then who out of Tangen and Grant are you going to drop?
Yeah.
And then who would you sub out of Unlove and Jatter later in the game for Dennis to come on?
Yeah, I know. We'll just have
But
to see tomorrow, aren't we?
yeah, I mean, apart from I'd move Nest where McDonald is, have him on the bench, and then I'm Makara where Ness is on there. And I just think this the front three bit is good. It's gonna be an interesting
Yeah.
is to see who starts in that because I think Unlove might start personally because before his red card he was starting.
But you didn't really start last Saturday, though, did you?
No, he didn't start last Saturday. He was coming back from his 3-match ban, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, maybe both from Dennis and Unlove are on the bench.
Or maybe it's Jatto and Neville top. Play 4-4-2.
You know who I'd love to see? Even if it was for the first half, Beck 3.
Yeah.
Playing higher up. It was on the club's website. I know he was a winger at Tamworth, but they've got him listed as a striker. So we're either converting him into a striker. Why not play him in one of them positions?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let him burn off some energy for 45 minutes. I don't know.
It's a tough one.
It is a tough one. We'll all find out. But we are doing a watch along tomorrow night, 7:30 live on Ear X and wherever else it ends up. They'll probably end up everywhere.
Everywhere.
I'm sticking with 4-1. I think it'd be probably 1-1 at half time.
Well, I'm going to give us another. I'm going to say 3-1.
You're going to go 3-1. Well, I can't see where we could slip up in the running.
From now to the end of the season.
I mean, the big game, obviously, Salford's going to be big on Good Friday. But then Newport's going to be big the week after on the Easter Monday. And then on the Saturday, we go to, is McDonald fit for tomorrow? I don't know. I haven't watched Patterson's interview.
I've watched it, but I don't think he says anything about McDonald in it.
I know we got Luca back, haven't we? So
I mean, he could go in the lineup, couldn't he? But where would you play him? Would you play him in that midfield role or on the wings?
I think you'd bring him off the bench, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but if he's fully fit.
That's another interesting one. I think McDonald would probably be on the bench tomorrow.
Patterson did say he was fully fit in his interview, and obviously he didn't play last Saturday because he said it was too soon, so he could.
But fully fit ain't really match fit, is it? If you get what I mean, match fit.
Yeah.
You could be fully fit, but not match fit. That difference. But the game at Cambridge on the 11th of April, that's going to be big. That's going to be decisive. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, yeah, like you said, you could throw Luca into this mix, but would he start him? But then Patterson does. Who do you think Jatta would start last week on Saturday?
Not me.
Palmer came on. He went off early the game before, didn't he?
60th minute, I think. Yeah, 60th minute.
He starts again. He started again on Saturday. I don't know. I think it's going to be a tough one because you got Luca back in that mix. You got the substitutes.
Yeah.
You back to all three strikers as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Does Unlove come in? Jatta go on the bench? Or does he play two up top? And then which two is it? It was good to see. Is JJ Aviation? It was good to see Jatta playing a full game. He's definitely close to being full match fit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
it's surprising.
Watching it from, I don't know where JJ Aviation you sit, but I sit towards the family stand in the pavers. And Jatta was getting angled left, right, and centre on Saturday. He was getting his shirt pulled. The thing is, you realise how little protection Jatta gets from referees and how little amount of free kicks he actually is given or awarded. He's more chance to get. He's got. I could say 9 times out of 10 times he's going to give a foul away rather than get one given when he's having his shirt yanked off his back.
So is Jody as well.
Or when he's going up,
shirt pulled a couple of times.
Or when he was going up, jump up for a ball, there was pushing him in the back.
Yeah,
but it's one of them. You think you can understand, last season when Jack got sent off, why he got sent off. Because if you're constantly getting pulled around, you should get pulled, and the referees, it's like them having a license to just foul you, and the referee's not really going to do it. You know what I mean? And if he does give a foul, it goes the opposite way. It's strange. You could argue.
I think apart from last Saturday's ref, across the season, referees haven't really been that great. But I do think the referee on Saturday that we had was all right.
Yeah, it was all right. But then these things happen in front of an assistant referee, and not many of them give out. A player could be having the shirt pulled right in front of them, and they won't put the flag up. And
another question is, what are they actually there for?
Well, yeah, and you could have figured, but they're supposed to be running the line, aren't they? Offsides, but then half of them don't get that. They can't even get that right.
But sometimes you see them putting their flag up for a phone after the referee's done it.
Yeah, or you see them that far behind the ball and then they put the flag up, but how can they tell if they're behind the ball, behind the last players anyway, whether somebody's offside? And if you are sitting in, on the side, and you can actually see the player offside. It's like, why are you there? If you, what's the point? Yeah, what's the point? But I think we'll win. I just think we've got to keep on winning. I think we're gonna need it.
Another question is: would a point be at the end of the world?
Yeah, I think you're at this business.
If it was a good game,
if it was a good
game, and all we could get was a point, would you take it?
Not really. I'm greedy. I want all three. Because
okay, then let's say if we draw tomorrow, we won on Saturday, then would you take it?
No, because I think you're going to still be in the same position on Saturday, aren't you? You're gonna be asking. You're asking for like Cambridge to slip up, so you can.
But
go
they're playing
above them.
Barnet away,
Yeah.
and you know what Barnet did to MP Dons every week.
Yeah, but every week's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
The Chesterfield beat us one week, and then on the Tuesday
won
night
they won the league on Saturday, and then got relegated on the Tuesday.
They go and lose against Oldham at home on the Tuesday night. So you've got to you play the game like Patterson says, one game at a time. Don't get carried away.
Stay humble.
Stay humble. Respect.
Feet firmly on the ground.
And take it game by game. 3 points, 3 points, 3 points. But Salford's going to be hard anyway. So out of Oldham and Harrogate, if you win them, I'd take a point at Salford because that's improvement.
Yeah.
Than the last few seasons. But then if we go there and get 3 points, that's better. And then that leaves you to the big, you got Newport after that. We get picked 3 points up there. And then you go to Cambridge and it is like winner.
Do or die.
Yeah. Well, the winners, it's like one more foot closer to League One.
League One, yeah.
Because I don't want playoffs again. Not after last year.
I don't want playoffs again.
I don't want to play Chesterfield in the playoffs. I don't want to play Grimsby in the playoffs.
Salford.
I don't want to, or Swindon or MK. I don't want to play any of them in the playoffs.
Crew. I don't want to play Crew either.
But then you could say, well, Oldham could be there as well.
I agree with that lineup. However, do you drop Grant in? You could do, couldn't you?
Yeah.
You could do, yeah.
Because I just think it'd be strange having 2 strikers on the bench, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then do you drop Unlove for Tangan? And keep Grant there?
Would you drop Jetta for Unlove?
Yeah, you could do. But I don't think he will. Because I think he, as you've seen most, since when Jack has been fair, and he plays one up top, Dennis got dropped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think he trusts Jatta more than he trusts Dennis. In that sense.
Yeah.
And then if you go where Unlove and I think Dennis was on the bench in a lot of them games when Unlove started. So there's something with Patterson where he don't really, does he trust him 100%?
Who knows?
I don't know. The only thing I disagree with is that I'd move Ness into the middle and put Macari there. And have McDonald on the bench if he's fit.
Well, I just kind of think that was tactical, really. But if it isn't,
but I'm not manager, so you know what I mean. But
you're right, Johnny.
Yeah, that's anything I'd change. You've done a good start in 11 anyway. I mean, I'm too tired.
I'm surprised I've done it this week.
Yeah, I haven't. You have. There ain't much you can change there, is there?
No. So you got really. If we did have Matty Platt, if he was fit, because obviously he's not. But I would have him in there for Ness. Put McDonald on the Ness and put Platt in the middle, but
At the moment, I don't want to see Dennis starting for Jara. Jara is far superior. There's a tendency to be lazy. I sort of agree with that. And I think that's why when Jara's been out and Unlove paid up on his own, I think
yeah.
Patterson sort of comes across that way.
You think McGoldrick starts Bias or said he got a knock, so we don't know.
Who knows?
What a player we missed out on.
But he did go off and he was down. I thought that was a tactical thing, though. Like to slow
Yeah.
the thing in, because if he don't start, then he's going to be on the bench, and then it's like what Macari, Nest, and Badu. Personally, it's what he does up this top end.
Yeah, that's.
Do you have Grant? Do you have
got more
Tangan?
questions? You got more questions up in the top end than the bottom half, don't you? You have more
Or
questions.
does he go for a wild selection like a Dennis, on Love and Jatta?
Or could he do what he did against Accrington? He played no one up top, even though he got 3 strikers.
That's the question. That is the question. Does
And then
he
you
do
got
that?
you got 3 strikers on the bench.
Yeah, but out of your 7 subs, would you really have like 3 strikers out of it on there? I remember you only can bring 5 on out of that 7.
Yeah. Who knows?
So, who knows? We'll find out probably about this. 6:30 tomorrow? The starting lineup.
Probably say 6:45, wouldn't it? Maybe half 6.
JJ Aviation and Charlie. How many wins do you think we need out of the last 8 games? Because I'm saying 6 or 7 wins we need.
Yeah.
I've got to think it's about that. A 6 at least.
Probably
Maybe
6,
7.
yeah.
I mean, what would that give us? 6 wins, 18 points. That's 88. 88
Could do
points.
it. And then
It's
I think
gonna
if we win all our games now, I think we'll be on like 94 points. I think
8 times 3, yeah, 24, 94, wasn't it?
Yeah.
6 wins
6
to be
wins
certain.
to be certain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say
That would be a draw, but that would be one of them draw. But which game would you want to draw in?
I'd say Salford.
Yeah.
Salford, if he was going to lose any one of them, Bristol Rovers last game of the season, if it didn't mean it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I agree with that, yeah.
Maybe Barnet, but then you don't want to be losing to Barnet then, do you? At home.
No.
You don't want to lose to
Depends what Barnet turns up.
You don't want to lose to Barnet.
No, you don't really want to lose to Oldham.
You don't want to lose to Oldham, Salford, or...
I'll take a point against Cambridge.
Yeah, take a point against Cambridge, but you don't really want to lose in games.
No.
Personally. Right, any final words?
No, not what I can think of, no.
No, we'll be back live tomorrow night for a live watch along on here and other platforms as well. Until then, goodbye and good evening and good night, whichever way we want to do it. I need to go get some sleep. That 3 a.m. wake up call was dreadful. We should catch you all tomorrow night.
What a goal! Everywhere we go. Curls across towards Jenny!